promised, we are now on Designer Street, and with us today is the lovely Beatrice Mwihaki of Nursing Mama. Beatrice, welcome to set.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us. We're actually at your beautiful store, and it looks amazing.
Thank you.
How graceful and gracious, and you are such a graceful personality as well.
Oh.
And we were really humbled. I was really humbled to learn that there was a line that caters for young moms.
Yes.
Wow, tell us what inspired you.
It was from my own personal experience,
Okay.
being a mom.
Oh wow.
So when I had
Congratulations, mom of one?
No, two.
Oh wow.
Yeah, one is 3 years, the other is almost turning 1 year.
Really?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, so it was from the first experience of my firstborn. So when I wanted to breastfeed, I felt so uncomfortable, especially in public or when I had somebody around.
Yes.
So the options were either I have to pull down or lift a t-shirt or have the zip. So
Yes.
it was very uncomfortable, and for me it looked, I don't know, it didn't make me feel comfortable.
Not right, yes.
Yeah. So when what pushed me further is when I actually missed the last moment of my late brother.
Oh.
Because I was looking for a way of changing into a better, like my brother was telling me, Mwihaki, can we take a photo with you? I was like, no, I don't have a nice dress. This one is, those
Yes.
dresses with zips.
Yes.
So I left to change, and when I came back, he just stepped out and he got an accident.
Oh
So
my.
during that period is when I was like, you mean I couldn't have a dress that was able to breastfeed, look good, host people, have my friends around, and still look fabulous.
Wow.
So after months of grieving is when the idea actually came on. Aware about, I was like, for months, almost like 6 months, I've been struggling when going to clinic,
Yes.
missing my late brother's last moment with him, missing functions. Sometimes I'll be invited for functions. I'll be like, how am I going to breastfeed in that dress that I have? So it made me feel uncomfortable, and I was like, I'm sure there's another mom out there that feels the same way.
Oh my goodness, from a place of grace. As I was saying, the graceful Mwikali, it's really amazing that you found beauty in adversity, and you used it to touch other women's lives.
Yeah.
Because the funny thing is, whenever young women or mothers have babies, the world forgets. They forget. They do not understand the challenges that we go through. I can't come to the same cocktail because I need to breastfeed my baby. It's a graduation. Where are we going to set up?
Exactly.
It's like a whole factory that you need to carry of everything to negotiate bathroom runs.
Yes.
And so now you have created the lovely brand that is Nursing Mama.
Yeah.
So tell us, break down your look and your fabric, and what motivates you in creation of your brand.
So when we were starting, first of all, we were not sure how we are going to start.
Yes.
That's when we saw it is actually easier, just stitching a few pieces of our own. And we started with having a few pieces, jumpers, hoodies, some tops. We kept listening to our clients. Some will call, which designs would you want to see? Somebody will tell you, I want a holiday look. I want something when I'm going to the clinic. I want a wedding look. So like every season, like we want from the moment you get that baby, when you're going for the first clinic, you're sorted. When you're lounging in your house during your maternity period, you're actually sorted. So it is like the whole set of everything that you are doing. So like whatever I'm wearing, if I want to go for a holiday, I'll go for my holiday with my baby. And if I want to breastfeed, I'll just lift this and
oh yeah, oh my God, look at that. This is, I love that it's very functional.
Yes.
It addresses and because after childbirth, the body is always changing. It's never consistent, because there's the exercise, then there's the learning to deal with the baby. Your body is always changing, but the world is still moving. So you need something that it's like a comfortable suit of armor that enables you to handle all that you need to have done.
Yeah, like most of our designs, it's not just about how it looks. It's how are you going to look good on it? Is it going to flatter your body? Most of our bodies, we have so many flaws that we feel. So we want, as you're wearing it, you feel comfortable, you feel confident. The colors are bright and beautiful. You just build your spirit with just an outfit.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
And one thing I have to say is, as I was looking at your fabrics, the texture is amazing on skin. It feels very good, very soft
because
fabric
you are
on
handling
skin.
even a very delicate baby.
Exactly.
So you have to be very deliberate when you're picking the fabric. Fabric that are stretchy, that are breathable. So we think every detail when you are designing an item.
There's something that I loved.
Yeah.
I love that you have different divisions running your brand. For example, there's a very lovely young man for your sales and marketing, and he's doing a phenomenal job. Tell us about the fashion market and your experience, especially being a pioneer for moms. You know, we don't have this in Kenya.
Yeah. So this business that you are doing right now, at least we have divided it into some departments so that we don't, you know, there are businesses that you're doing everything. So you're left doing like the sales, you're doing the marketing, and you're not thinking like, how am I going to create more? So I've been able to delegate. I have an amazing team of, amazingly, they are actually my brothers.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a family business. So we have the sales team, and we have now the photography, or the one that we are doing content with. We have the production team where we are stitching everything here. We have those who are cutting, those who are steaming, designing. So it's a whole team. And as well, we have those who are doing like maternity shoots.
Yeah.
So we are trying as much as possible to maximize on what we have.
Yes.
And we are trying to even like our team create jobs. I didn't even know that 2 years down the line I'll have like a team of 12 people working.
Amazing.
Out of this kind of situation.
Amazing. And which brings me to the next point. You know, I'll go back to the family point because that's another beautiful setup there.
Yeah.
Being a young woman running a business, Beatrice Mwihaki, CEO, what is the experience? Because now you're a mom and a CEO as well, running a franchise that is growing. How is that experience for you?
It is challenging, but I think I'm driven. I'm so driven with what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. So I've been able to balance. Like, first of all, I love it because I don't even show up until very early, but I work late. I'm the person who works late. So I have time with
night owls.
Yeah, so I have time with my family in the morning, with things that I need to do in the morning. Then I come to work from 9, 10 there. So I've been able to balance all that, because it's something I want to build an empire for my kids. So I can't just relax. And when you have a supporting team, we work really well together.
Amazing. Yeah. And you know, one of the key issues that since the COVID impact came was quality management. What time management vis-a-vis quality of life. And I like what you said, you're an idol. You studied your schedule and you're a mom. So you're like, I'm going to spend the mornings with my kids and family, get that ball rolling, and then come and run the business side of it. How do you feel COVID has impacted the business, positive or negative? Because the first thing I loved was that I saw you online. And I loved what I saw online, and I bet that must be booming. And so tell us, how has COVID impacted?
So before COVID, we are actually operating from the house. So everything in the house. But when it actually hit, I was like, are we going to have customers? Are they going to focus more on food, or are they going to buy clothes? So during that time is when we decided, let's change a few things. People are actually lounging. So we created a lounge set whereby we had a collection for just lounge set, and moms bought. And that's how we've been able to expand during the COVID period.
That is the businesswoman in you. I see now.
So we were just trying to picture what are the moms doing at this COVID time. As much, already the pandemic was really hard. So thinking that you're going to just sit with your boring dresses. So we just wanted to look good while we are still in the pandemic.
Very true. Very true. And of course, moms were dealing a lot more than the rest of us during the pandemic, because now we were all home.
Exactly.
So my next question, working with family. Tell us about that, because it's very rare you know that family supports young business, especially in the art industry.
Yeah.
How is your experience and how do you guys work? Because that's a beautiful dynamic. And brothers, that's very special. I'm jealous.
By the way, we have, I will just say I have the most amazing family. Not just my brother.
Yes.
From my sister, she's been supporting me in terms of makeup. I have my mom, my dad. There are people already who value businesses, so they will support you from when you're starting. So I have a very supportive family and even friends who've been the people who market. Like some of them, they're not breastfeeding, but they're the people who just buy and keep marketing, sharing our content.
Exactly.
So it's just, I think it's just God's blessing to have an amazing family.
As we wind up, what tips would you give for anyone, first of all, shopping for, you know, nursing clothing or, you know, post-baby advice and clothing?
Yeah. So while thinking about shopping, don't wait until you have your baby to start shopping. Mostly you don't change so much, especially the upper part.
Yes.
So you can actually start shopping at least when you're 8 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, early. And most of our clothes, because they stretch, you can wear them while you're pregnant and also breastfeeding. So
that's a good point.
we don't want to limit you just when you're nursing.
Yes.
It is pregnant, nursing, and beyond.
If I'm watching today, where can I find you?
So you can check us online, you know, on IG and Facebook. We are Nursing Mama.
Nursing Mama.
Yes.
On Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, Nursing Mama. On our website, we have a website where you can buy everything there and we'll deliver. And also, that's Nursing Mama.
Yes.
.co.ke.
nursingmama.co.ke.
Yes.
Okay.
Then you can call us and visit us at our shop. Our contact is 0724 829611. And we are located here in Nairobi, Hurlingham.
It is so zen. Guys, I am here and I'm feeling very zen with a very gracious, graceful and humble CEO. Thank you so much for having us, Beatrice.
Thank you for coming and having me too.
Oh, wow. Always so gracious. And that was it for Designer Street. Coming up, the lookbook segment.